Wow, look at all the trees in bloom. So different from Vegas.
Even the air smells calmer. I feel like we just stepped into a history book.
We've been on the road for 2 days now. This is the first real stop. I wonder what we'll find. Come on, stand still. One good shot for our road trip album.
Welcome to Dover, population 2 hungry travelers and 1 caffeine shortage.
Delaware, first to ratify the U.S. Constitution, December 7th, 1787.
Imagine standing here back then. No phones, no GPS, just revolution and dreams.
Well, now there's us, carrying both dreams and GPS with 20% battery left.
Morning, passing through or staying a while?
Passing through but soaking it all in.
Then don't leave without trying some First State peach preserves.
With a peaceful welcome and history in the air, Liam and Olivia's journey in Delaware had just begun.
Well, if it isn't the jackpot duo I've been hearing about. Welcome to Dover.
Wait, are you talking to us?
Charlie the Blue Hen, at your service. Local expert, proud Delawarean, and unofficial ambassador of awesome.
I think we just met our guide.
You bet you did. Born and raised here. I know every corner of this state, front to back, north to south, even the best snack stands.
Sounds like we're in good wings.
Let me give you the real First State welcome. And yes, I do accept tips, in the form of fun company and maybe a photo op or two. This here's Lookerman Street. Been the heart of Dover since colonial days. That deli over there? 4th generation. And that library? Haunted, probably.
You're full of facts and flair.
And you come with your own glasses and camera. That's legit tour guide energy.
Oh, I go beyond tours. I'm an experience. You want history? I've got history. You want food? I know the flavors. You want costumes? Don't even get me started. Here, first selfie stop of the day. Pose like you just found buried treasure.
Behold the legendary spoon of Dover.
I knew this trip would be weird. I didn't know it'd be this fun.
Stick with me, humans. Delaware's full of surprises. Next stop, the birthplace of American law. The building that witnessed the first spark of independence, Legislative Hall. And with their quirky new friend leading the way, Liam and Olivia's adventure through the First State begins in earnest. Behold, Legislative Hall, the beating heart of Delaware's democracy. Right here is where it all began.
This is where they ratified the Constitution?
Indeed, December 7th, 1787. Delaware didn't wait for the others. We jumped in first. That's why we're the First State, baby.
Wow, I always thought history was boring, but this is kinda epic.
That's 'cause they don't teach it with a talking blue hen.
Welcome. You're just in time for the mini tour.
You're lucky. Last week, I walked in during fire alarm testing.
I hereby declare crab cakes the official breakfast of champions.
All in favor? Aye.
Unanimous. Motion passed.
These were real people with real fears and hopes, and they chose to lead something new.
Kinda like us, starting something new, even if we don't know where it's going.
Exactly. It's not about knowing every step. It's about taking the first one.
So what made you love this place so much, Charlie?
It's small, but mighty. Everyone thinks the big cities shape the world. But sometimes, it starts in places no one expects.
Like a tiny blue hen guiding 2 lost travelers.
Exactly. With history under their feet and new purpose in their hearts, Liam and Olivia continue their journey through Delaware, guided by stories of the past and a bird with a passion for the present. You've seen the buildings. Now it's time for the bites. And nothing says Delaware like crab cakes.
I was hoping you'd say that. I've been craving something amazing all morning.
As long as it doesn't come with legs still moving, I'm game.
Relax. They're cooked, seasoned, and served with pride. 3 for lunch. You're just in time. Fresh crab cakes just came out of the oven. We'll take 3 orders. And your coldest lemonade. They sit at a rustic wooden table by the window.
This place feels like a secret gem.
I like it already. Smells like summer and ocean breeze.
Okay, those look unreal.
If flavor had a smell, this would be it.
Locally caught, handmade, Delaware crab. That's a first-class bite right there.
Oh wow, that's buttery, savory, perfect.
Why does this taste like victory?
Because it is victory. On a plate.
You know, a week ago I was stocking canned goods in aisle 3, and now I'm eating gourmet crab with a blue chicken.
Life changes fast, huh?
That's the thing about adventure. You don't always choose it. Sometimes it chooses you.
I'm glad it chose us. Sorry, this needs to go on the road trip blog. Hashtag crab goals.
Crabsolutely, 10 out of 10.
Next stop, the Colonial Wardrobe Shop. You two ready to time travel?
As long as I don't have to wear anything tight after that lunch.
This, my friends, is where past meets fashion. Step into the 1700s, without the plague or powdered wigs.
I don't know, I'm not really a waistcoat and tights kind of guy.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, imagine the photos.
Exactly. Nothing says first state like wearing what the first citizens wore. Welcome. You here for the reenactment festival?
Sort of. More like a hands-on history lesson.
Say no more. I've got the perfect looks for all three of you.
Why are there like 20 buttons on this thing?
Fashion was pain, but style was freedom.
Okay, I feel like I just time traveled.
And I feel like Benjamin Button.
Correction. You are Benjamin Barklin, and you, miss, are clearly Lady Liv of House Delaware.
People are actually taking pictures of us.
Great, we're either part of the parade or tomorrow's memes.
Own it. Your history come to life. He sets up a camera timer, and they strike exaggerated colonial poses. 1, 2, 3, turn. This is how they danced at town halls.
I feel like a fancy mop with legs.
Who knew the first state had first-rate moves?
You both wore that era well. Delaware would be proud.
I'll admit, that was more fun than expected.
And warmer than expected. Colonial clothes are secretly cozy.
This is my favorite spot in all of Delaware, not for the views, but for the stillness.
It's beautiful. You were right to save this for last.
I can hear my thoughts for once.
When I was a chick, I used to come here and ask the waves questions.
Like, what kind of questions?
Big ones, like, what do I want to be when I grow up? And, can a chicken really fly?
Did you ever get answers?
Sometimes. The ocean doesn't speak. It nudges.
When we started this trip, I thought it would be a vacation, but something's shifted. I feel more present, like I'm actually in my life, not just rushing through it.
I used to think success meant getting a job, getting a raise, climbing ladders. Now I think maybe it's just knowing who you are when things get quiet. I was scared we wouldn't know what to do with this jackpot, that maybe we'd waste it.
But we didn't. We chose to explore, to slow down. That means something.
You chose to live. Not many people actually do that. I made this years ago. It's simple, but it's a reminder. Wherever you go, you're still writing your story.
Thank you, Charlie, for everything.
This day, this whole state, will never forget it.
As the sun dipped below Delaware's horizon, Liam and Olivia realized something profound. This journey wasn't just about places. It was about connection, curiosity, and the courage to be present.
I still can't believe how much we fit into one state.
That's Delaware for you. Small but full of stories.
Like a really great sandwich, compact, flavorful, and way more filling than expected.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about us. Souvenir for the road. It's custom made. Only 5 exist in the whole world.
It's perfect. You're part of this journey now.
You sure you won't hop in and come with us?
Tempting. But I've got a parade to MC tomorrow, a tourist group on Thursday, and a knitting circle Friday night.
Busy bird.
Seriously, thanks for everything. You made this real.
Don't get mushy on me now. You've got 49 states to go. Say hi to Pennsylvania for me, and don't forget to try the soft pretzels.
Deal. Bye, Charlie.
So, next stop, Pennsylvania.
And whatever comes with it.
As the first state faded in the rear view, Liam and Olivia looked ahead, not just to new destinations, but to the lessons still waiting, the people they'd meet, and the version of themselves they hadn't yet become.
Delaware was grounding. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it felt like a quiet reset, like we left a version of ourselves behind.
Ready to meet the next version?
Bring it on. What's Pennsylvania got? Cheesesteaks and Liberty Bells?
And history. A lot of history.
Next stop, Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. Where revolution began, freedom rang, and surprises still echo through its cities and mountains. Every state, a new story. Every mile, a new chapter. Liam and Olivia's journey is just getting started. Don't miss what's coming next.